Hello, this is Scott with WebClock, and this video is going to be an overview of the differences between version 9.0, our new version of WebClock, and the older version 8.0. I'll be highlighting some of the new features on the employee login side as well as on the manager side, and touching base on just a few of the more important things. More detailed videos, of course, will be included later. And this is going to have features turned on for pretty much every situation, so it may not be the same as what you have on your site. On the employee login screen, you will see that this is a different login screen than you're used to seeing. The menu icon up here in the corner brings up your options on how to create a PIN number, how to sign in, and also a place to be able to change your PIN number as long as you've answered your security question. I'll go into each of these features in more detail, of course, in future videos. The process for logging in is the same. You enter in your ID and your PIN number, and you click OK. And you'll see that now, instead of seeing all 4 buttons across the screen for clock in, take a break, come back from break, and clock out, you just see the clock in button. You also will have any job costing elements down here as drop downs or location tracking depending on what your company is doing. And we've included a menu up here to cover the most used features like last shift details of when you punched last, how to view your current and previous timesheets, and of course how to review like your time off earned balances and things like that. Again, I'll go over in more detail everything in another video. We do have still under more options the ability to request time off. There is going to be an employee video series on YouTube, as well as the ability to view your schedule, and if you have alternate payments turned on, it's there as well. Message of the day has been moved to the bottom of the screen, and this entire screen has actually been designed to be scalable for using on your phone or on your tablet. That is an overview of the things that have changed on the employee side. I'll now jump into the manager login side and show you the dashboard and how the reports work on that side. Alright, so this is the dashboard, and you have your who's in and out report still over here. We've changed to a bar graph because it was a bit more easy to understand than the pie chart that we used to have. And when you click on the report, you still get the same who's in out report that you've had before. So really the report itself hasn't changed, just the placement of it on the landing page, and of course your view here. Your time off will show your open requests, any approved requests, and anybody who's out today, and clicking on that takes you into your time off menu, which is the same menu you're used to seeing on version 8.0. We've also moved the the shift anomaly report, to right here in the front to show you if there are any potential issues with your shifts. We've also included, if you are using job costing and scheduling, you'll actually see a brief overview and summary of those items, as well as if you're using any alternate payments, you can see what's been set up. And last but not least on this page, if you have the time accrual feature, your accrual eligibility report will show up here. And this is where we put the information about the number of active licenses, number of licensed users, and how many spots you have left for new employees. Hitting the Reports tab to see differences, we've actually, instead of just laying it out and making you scroll all the way down for everything, we do still have the different types of reports available here. But we've also included this sidebar menu, which I think is a much easier way to get to everything than scrolling through a big list of reports over here in the middle. I'll be going over some of the more frequently used reports in other videos also, but this is where you can find them now. Same for the Manage tab. You have your employee time and time management. These used to be segments up top here. Now they're down this side. Your active employee list shows up right here in the middle. And to go to an employee's time record, you don't need to go into the record and then find it anymore. You can just click here on the little time clock, and it'll actually take you to your pay period selection screen. And then that brings you into your time clock select and delete screen where you can edit and delete shifts. On the admin tab, we've done the same thing. We've moved everything into setup and features here instead of having to go through the whole screen to find what you're looking for. It's just over here on the left-hand side menu. And the active employee list is again listed here. When you're logged in as an admin, of course, you can always get access to the detailed records for the employee and the time records, not just the time records. The last item that I wanted to show you that's different from, or two items that I want to show you that's different from our 8.0 version is this drop-down menu over here will actually take you to the ability to select what department you're viewing if you're an administrator. It will also take you into different things like your accrual menu or your job costing menu without having to go into admin and then features and dig deeper that way. It's kind of a shortcut to get to some of those most frequently used items. And lastly, our help icon has changed. Instead of putting just a support request form up in the upper right-hand corner of 8.0, we give you our contact phone number, our sales support and accounting's email addresses, and of course here is still your ability to send in a request for assistance, for help, for support. All of that still works the same. It's just been moved to under the help icon instead. And of course, that's also where your change password option is now. Thank you for viewing this this overview of version 9.0 and the differences between it and 8.0. If you have any questions or you need any assistance, please feel free to reach out to us at support, or you can reach out to your sales department if you are a prospective customer looking to sign up with WebClock. We'll be happy to talk to you. Thank you.